So it's been a while since I first made a video about building a laptop table PC with a G4600 Kaby Lake and a Gigabyte GTX 1050 Ti. That build is really good if you have a tight budget, but recently I have a new job, so I upgraded everything. Of course I sold the old components. Before going to the build, let me talk a little bit about my great adventures on getting a good price on the graphic cards and a really cheap price on my M.2 NVMe SSD. One night I was browsing Craigslist to look for a 1080 Ti and I saw a guy who listed a brand new seal Asus Strix OC 1080 Ti, which is really similar to the one you are looking at right here, but only for $750. So if you don't know, the price for the non-OC is $750 and the OC is $800 according to Newegg. So with that price, I immediately tell him to meet up. Of course no, I have to lowball him first. So I email him, hey, I saw your ad on Craigslist about the 1080 Ti. Is the price negotiable? Can I do 700? Just be polite and respectful. And he said, okay, I can do 700. That's nice. We got a deal. After we agreed on a price, we just scheduled a meetup at a local Target. And if you wanna know, I usually bike and bus every day. Freaking iPhone caused me to lose the footage about our conversation, but he just needed money to buy his mom a ticket to Vietnam. He's a Vietnamese, man. So I took her for a bike ride and a bus ride, uploaded this video to Reddit, got to the front page. So one day when I was at work, I saw one guy listing two 512GB NVMe WD Black M.2 SSD, and I think this guy is selling two for $190? Insane! So I sent the guy the offer and asked him, hey dude, is $190 for two SSDs? He said no, it's just for one. But if I want to buy, just send him an offer, and I'm a low bowler. So, is not $290 okay? Can you meet today? So I got an offer. So the rest is just schedule a place to meet. Of course I meet him at 6:30. But he also say, if I can do 300, he will take down the posting and these will be mine. But I am so cheap, so okay, I prefer $10 off. Right, 290, we meet up, and then the SSD is mine. That's it for my Craigslist adventure. You may find it uninteresting, but for me, it is so great. I love Craigslist. All the parts in this build are from either eBay or Amazon and even Best Buy. Since I have 1 terabyte of 2 SSD, I use one of them for my PC and the other one for my laptop. So tiny. Here's the build. Motherboard is Asus Strix Z270i Mini ITX, Thermaltake 650W power supply, i7-7700K CPU, 16GB Trident Z RGB at 2400MHz, and the other 2 parts you already knew. I won the auction for the CPU, which also comes with a low profile Cryoric C7 fan by $295, 30 cents. CPU cooler is Corsair H100i V2 refurbished, bought from Newegg for $85. RAM is 16GB Trident Z RGB, won an auction on eBay for $134.50. I won another auction for an 144Hz Asus monitor, the name you said yourself, man, on eBay for $158.59. The Asus Strix Z270i Mini ITX motherboard, bought from Amazon for $178.75. GK87 Pro Cherry MX Brown Switch, got from AliExpress for $126. Thermaltake 650W power supply I got from Best Buy for $60 to $60. Here's the total price of what I pay. Notice that I have 290 because I only use one M.2 SSD for this build. You may think this build is expensive, but if you remove the price of the monitor and the price of the keyboard, this build right here is still cheap. If you don't trust me, go ahead and find yourself on PC Part Picker. They may exist, but currently I don't see one. The M.2 is put underneath the motherboard with holes to keep it cool. Oh boy, this is a mess. Cable management is always a problem, and I want this build to look neat